What's good, Bit Rushers? It's Kyler, and today we're going to be going over land in the sandbox. If that sounds good to you, stick around. But first, please follow me on Twitter at BitRush9000. If you'd like more access to me, please join the group on Telegram, also BitRush9000. Links for both in the description. And if you'd like to win a NFT, please leave your Ethereum collectible address in the comments below. And at the end of the week, I'm going to go through and drop some NFTs on some random people. Alright guys, let's get into it. Okay, so the Sandbox. The Sandbox is a online cryptocurrency blockchain-based game. I have another video where I overviewed the entire game and all the different pieces of the platform. If you'd like, please pause this video and go watch that one and come on back. I also have another video on the Sand, which is the native token of the Sandbox, and that one will also be linked in the description, and they'll both probably be popping up above. Okay, so today we're going to talk about land. So as with everything in this game, the land is based on an NFT, non-fungible token. What that means is it's actually owned by the person who purchases it. It's physical property that is now owned by the person who owns that land. No matter what happens in the game, that will always be owned by you. It's attached to your wallet. So the way that these games work is that your wallet is your user account. So you have your wallet, which is your Ethereum wallet. It has all of your ETH in there. As you can see, I don't have much right now. And that logs in and syncs you. So all your money and your coinage is synced with the game and all the assets that you own. So my land is also in my wallet. I don't have it showing up, but if I, there's browsers you can look at your wallet, and I'll actually show you guys that in a little bit, and you can see all the collectibles in my wallet. So yes, this piece of land right here is physically owned by me. You can see BitRush Village. BitRush Crypto's little village of bullish fun. And it comes with guys, so these assets are on that land. The Baby Org, the Dribble Bubble, the Queen Petunia, and the Reliable Grumpy, right? So they came with it. So that's why these are now property of this property. So anything you put on that becomes part of it when you sell it. And so there's lots of different things in the shop. You can buy all kinds of different things, and when you put these on your land, it increases the value of the land, because just like the land itself, these are also ERC tokens. So NFTs are made by tokenizing them. They actually become Ethereum tokens. They're it's kind of hard to explain, but essentially they're like a subset of the token. It's a tokenized version of a token tokenized into another token. And so these are actually worth real Ethereum. Each one of these is a piece of a coin, a piece of a real, token. And so they have real world value. In addition to, their actual real world value, they have the assumed value. So if somebody wants this dark ether wraith and it's worth something to them, it now has additional value. It has that value of the person that wants it. So when you buy all this stuff and you set it up and you can put all kinds of stuff on your land, it then makes your land more valuable. Okay, so that's one thing you can do with it. You can build it up and add pieces to it. You can have it be like a storage place to just hang out. They're also going to be like open world chat rooms. As I mentioned, you can just hang out there. You and a bunch of friends go and chat, hang out and play the video game together. The other thing you're going to be able to do is to create games. So just like how Roblox has miniature games within the game, you're actually going to be able to put games and build games on your land. You need one of these voxels. So each one is they call them voxels. One square. You need at least one of those squares to be able to host a game. Okay, so if you don't have a piece of land, you're not going to be able to run a game. With games, you can charge people to come in and play your game. You can charge people to come onto your land. They can pay to buy things on your land. So you can actually make money, real world currency. You're going to make the sand, but if you wanted, you could cash it back in for USD to have people on your land. So that's another thing you can do with it. Okay, so those are several things. Why you might want some land. They are doing another land pre-sale, And so I suggest if you'd like to buy some land that you do sign up for the pre-sale, as the resale value is pretty pricey. We'll take a look here in a second. And you can see Atari's bought up some land quite a bit. We have over here, we have MetaMask, we have Roller Coaster Tycoon, we have Pong. Yeah, so there's a bunch on the Sheep. There's a whole bunch of people, Ripple, Binance, that have bought in. And some of these guys, like if you look at Atari, they have a ton. They're most likely going to resell these to other people within their game or to actually other of their games. So, and then we have the Sandbox as well. The Sandbox has a bunch reserved all over, and I imagine that's so after the launch, because this is still pre-launch. After the launch, they're going to have some sand available, so I imagine some of these blue ones will be available later, or they're going to be for other games to use. Like if you want to build the game, you can like rent it out and use their land or whatever. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, but that's what I'd imagine, because the Sandbox does have a lot you can see that they reserve for themselves. Binance has these 4 kind of corner islands. Not sure what they're doing with those. Atari has this big, massive piece in the center here, and then just a whole bunch. If you look, there's just a ton of Atari ones all over, big, little, small ones. And it looks like they purposely tried to spread them out so they would have real estate all over. Kind of funny. This is actually like, real life, guys. You could become a real estate agent within the Sandbox. You could go and buy a bunch of land on the pre-sale and put it up, and you could buy one of these little squares for your land and actually put up a building that looks like a real estate agency and sell all of these things. So that's kind of cool that you can actually do all this different stuff. You can also create other things and sell those. So like if you're really good at creating avatars, you could build those and sell those on your land. Just really a ton of stuff that you can do, and some of it we don't even know yet, right? Like we don't even know everything that you're gonna be able to do. We're kind of just trying to figure it out. And I did buy a piece, just so you guys know. I didn't get it on the pre-sale. I went and I bought it on the aftermarket, and so I'm going to show you guys that now. There's going to be one more pre-sale if you want to get in. They're selling all of this land down here. I'm going to try to buy a whole bunch more as well, because I do plan on playing this game. I have a bunch of kids. My kids like to play games like this, and I just see that it will be worth value in the future, so I'm going to buy some up. But I did buy this one tiny piece, and I bought it on the open market. And so why I suggest that you do the pre-sale is because the price of land on the open market is ridiculous. So let's go. You can come to OpenSea if you do want to get some early and you don't want to wait for that pre-sale. And what you're going to do is type into filter collection. You're just going to do Sandbox right there, and it comes up Sandbox. You click the Sandbox and it will filter out only Sandbox items, okay? And now from here we want to come down and we want to filter this again. Where is it? Oh, right here. So type. So filter it by type, and we want land. And that will give you only the land. And for you who aren't familiar with OpenSea, it's basically a NFT marketplace. So any kind of NFTs, you can sell them here. Okay, so now we're only on the land, and just right away, we have 2 pieces, 9 Ethereum, 3 by 3 estate, 39 Ethereum, 3 premium lands next to Sandbox, 1.5 Ethereum. This guy wants 500,000 sand. All right, so that's ridiculous. Let's lowest price. All right, so the lowest price you're gonna pay is 0.4 Ethereum, which is also pretty pricey. It's about $180, guys. $170, $180 for an imaginary video game piece of land, right? But you do actually own it, so that's the thing. You can sell this. You could pass it on to your kids. If this game is going in the future, you could literally leave your crypto land. So a lot of possibilities. Exciting stuff going on here in the digital world. I'm excited, guys. I really am. I see Roller Coaster Tycoon on there, and that was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. So I can't wait to play that. I'm going to build a roller coaster and charge people to ride my roller coaster for sure. But yeah, hope you guys learned something in this one. Hope you learned about land, what the value is, how it can be traded and resold, how you don't even need the Sandbox platform to do the resale. See that? We can go outside. That's the benefit of an NFT, is that it can't be controlled, it can't be centralized. We can sell it anywhere. Sell this to my buddy on the corner of the street. All right, so yeah, land is coming soon, guys. Sign up for that pre-sale. If you guys like this video, please smash the thumbs up. Please share this one with any friends or family. Anyone you may think may also like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell to be notified on future content. That's it for today. Happy gaming. Let's get that coin.